Can you hear me all?
Yeah, Makhan.
Yes.
Yeah, Makhan.
Okay. And guys, you can just go on. So if you have any question, you can unmute and ask. Okay. Eh, okay. Now, so when I say operators, we have six different types of operators. Okay. Arithmetic operators, relational operators, bitwise operators, logical operators, assignment, and miscellaneous operators. Okay. So the most of the cases, okay, we use arithmetic operators. What does it mean? Okay. So operators is nothing. I will just tell you what exactly. So you can see this is right, like int employee, right? So this is whatever you say. Suppose I want to plus this for example, I'm taking fresh example. For example, I'm saying int a equal to 10. Okay. And int b equal to 20. Okay. So this is the assignment. Okay. This symbol assignment. So and this is operand. Okay. So now suppose I need calculation, system dot out dot print ln. So what I want to print? A plus b. I need the calculation. Okay. So what I should get? I should get 30, right? A plus b should give me the value 30. Now let's run. So you can see, right? This is 30. So what exactly this is mean? This is you know arithmetic arithmetic operators. Opera- Just ignore my spelling and all. Okay. Operators. Okay. So this is arithmetic operator. So here we can use addition, subtraction, multiply, division, modules. Like these are basically incremental, decremental. Okay. For example, I'm taking the same thing here. For example, now I want to do minus calculation. Okay. Minus. Now I want to do let's take division and same module. Okay, same module, and now one more is there, multiple. Okay, so I want this way. So I want a calculator. Basically this is just consider this is a calculator. You want to add all these, so you can add n number of value. Okay, mostly these operators only, arithmetic operators only function on the calculation part. So now there is no logic with the string data type and all, right? We can't do calculation on data type. So basically what we are doing on number data kind of thing, we can do the calculation. Now just print. So you should get all this, result. If a plus b is 30, then what is the result for a minus b? Okay, so just wait, we'll see the result. Now you can see, so the first one is 30. Okay, the second one is says minus 10. That means uh, a minus 20, like 10 minus 20, so it is giving minus 10. So A divided by 0, it's showing 0, and A percentage, 10. Okay, so A into B. Okay, so 10 into 20, it's a 200. So this is the function, or the use of arithmetic operators. Okay, so here we have more thing like incremental and decremental. Okay, so there are basically six type of arithmetic, but we mostly don't use. Okay, most of the things we use arithmetic. Okay, and relational, that kind of things. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add one more value in C equal to, I'm putting 30. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm just copying this line, just copy, bracket start, bracket close. Now, I want what exactly? D plus plus. So, the symbol of D plus plus actually is, not D, sorry, C plus plus is incremental. And at the same time, if I do E minus minus, okay, C minus minus, it's a decremental. So it will incremental and decremental. So maybe you are not getting what I mean to say. So it will increment. Okay, whenever you say this C, so the current value of C is 30. When I say like uh, plus plus, okay, for example, that means will increase by 1. Okay, this is what same way. If I say minus minus, the value, if I say the minus minus, that means will decrease by 1. That means suppose my total current value is 30, right? So it will increase by 1. So that means I should have 31. And at the same time, if my current value is 30, for example, okay, for example, my current value is 30 and I'm decreasing this, so it will decrease by 1, right? So at the same time I should have the result 29. So this is what incremental and the decremental. So we mostly use this concept in programming. Okay, so this is the, I just wanted to know, give you the idea how it works, what is decremental and incremental. So I'm going to run, okay, the same program. Let run. Now you can see, right, what I said. uh, so okay, let me uncomment, like I'm just commenting this up to this. Okay, now I will run. Now you can see, uh, 30 was my value, right? 30 was my value and it increased, right? So it increased 31. So right now again I am printing 30. So this is again, so the current value whatever is there, it should be again the current value I am decreasing. Okay, means what first time I did, first time my current value is 30 and I use this plus plus, right? So it will increase by 1. So that means it's the first time value will come 30 okay, and it will increase by 1. This is what the incremental approach. Now I am just commenting this line. Let's try again. It will always increment by 1 whenever you use this double plus. It will increment always by 1. Okay, so when we'll do the loop statement and for like conditional statement, that time it will cover. Okay, so now this is giving you the 30, the value of 30, because first time it will give you the exact value. Let's try now. Okay, or we can do one more thing. E. So okay, let's talk about this. The incremental. Do you have any confusion on the incremental concept? Is there any confusion, or you didn't understand incremental?
Yes, I
Makhan,
am confused.
Okay. Okay.
uh,
Again, I will show you.
Makhan
Let
one.
me delete. Yeah.
See, when it come to incremental,
Hmm.
still remains the original values, right?
Okay. I'm again showing you. Okay. Value. So ideally, this is my 10, right? So when I going to print, okay, system dot out dot print ln. Okay. Now what I will put the value, right? So this is the value. Now what I should get the output? I should get 10, right? Okay. Now if I run, the value should come 10, because this is the value which I entered, right? So there is nothing like, this is what I entered, and I should get the value 10. Okay, let's wait. Right now it's giving me 10. Now same thing, what I am going to do, I will increment. Okay, I will increment. I'm just copying this line and just pasting. Okay, now what I will do, I will use incremental. Okay, so for incremental, whatever the variable name you have, just use this plus. Okay, now we'll check the output. Okay, now I am just I am keeping both the value so that you will get clarity. So the first value I should get 10, and the second value it should increment, right? Let's wait. One second. Again, I'm putting the same value. For example, I'm putting another int value 120. Okay, and I'm giving it the value of this. Okay, so now, so what basically is going to do? So I'm putting now 2 times value. Okay, let's try. See what happened. the first time value, right? The value is means 10. So I'm getting 10 because I comment like I entered the 10. So this is the statement and I'm getting output for this. Now I use incremental. So I said, right, whenever we use double plus, it will add one value. So that's why it is giving 11. Okay. And for this 20, the value 1, I did again the incremental. Okay. So the current value is 20, but I am getting this plus plus. Now, suppose I just, did minus minus. That means decremental. Decrement the value. Decrement from the current value. Okay. Whatever is there. Now let's run. So you can increase the value of the current value by plus 1. At the same time, you can decrement the value by minus 1. So you can see again what exactly happened. I'm just commenting this third one. So third one is from this second, right? So I don't require this. Okay. Now what happened? The initial value of value was there 10, which is 10. Okay. Then I incremented. That means it came 11. Okay. The same value, it's printed second time and it increased plus 1. That means uh, plus 1 added. So it became 11. Okay. Again, what happened? The same current value. I said, right, the current value, this is what the current value. So it again did what? 11 minus 1 equal to 10. That means again I got 10. So this 21 you can consider. This is for this 20 and I did incremental. That's why it came plus 21. Did you understand? Or still confusion? I can clear it if you have a doubt. Anyone?
Hi, Makhan. Actually, I have a doubt about this.
Okay.
First doubt which I have, that in the initial example which you are showing, like A, B, and etc.,
Hmm.
whenever you are just inputting the value, or the, whenever you are showing the what should be the output value, like instance, you said A plus B. In same instance, in this one, you mentioned initially A plus plus on the
Hmm.
previous example, but now you starts with the
Okay.
value as a plus plus, then the value. So does this work in both the way, like if you are adding it in the from the first, or before adding the value what you looking for, or it after adding it?
Okay, so the value, if after the variable, for example, this is okay, this plus plus. So this is the operator which is called unary operator. Okay, let's take example on this. Good example, good question.
Yeah,
Sy.
I think I'll tell you one thing. This is in fact a great question. So that's true, Dhaval. So when you add plus plus earlier, then it will add, then it will show. Okay. And when you add plus plus later, it will add, but it will show once you print after you printing. So, for example, in the last scenario, would have Makhan print that value, and later one more time if you print the same value, then there would be a change. Yep. So in this case, definitely you'll find the change.
So I am looking for the value of this. Okay, plus plus, and I'm saying again, let's take minus minus for example, or taking one only. So you can see the increment how it happens when you use the value plus plus. Okay, first time if you write only first time, it will always print you the current value. It will not going to increment. Okay, means you are going to get only 10 rupees. Okay, first time. But when I'm using the same statement second time, that time only it will increase by 1. You got my point?
Yes.
And what is the difference between this and this? Okay, I will tell you one thing. I'm just, you know, just moving, removing all this. What is the actually difference? So the difference is, if I use the value, after that I use this. So for basically what I have to do, I have to do the statement to see the value twice. Okay, so right now I'm just again I'm running, so I should have 3 value. Okay, let's run and see, and you will get the clarity. Now you can see, so whenever you are adding value after plus after the value, you will get first time current value always. Okay, you will not get the changes, you will not see any changes. It will not going to increment or it will not going to decrement if you use this way. But if you use this way, immediately you can see the
Output.
increment. Okay, in that time you do not need to enter both like 2 times the same statement. Okay, so here what happened, the current value is 10. Okay, so again same statement I am repeating, so it increased by 1. So the function works from here. Okay, so this is one approach and this is another approach. So I try to cover both the way, so you should have clarity on that. So now the statement increased by 1. 10 plus 1 equal to 11, right? And this is 13 again. So how it became 13?
Yeah, actually, I had that question only. As per the sequence, if it is getting the direct output, as you mentioned, if I'm
Makhan,
adding the operator,
Hmm.
Makhan, shall
Okay.
I?
I no I let me I will tell you. So again I am putting the same value. Okay. So what this time I'm writing the I'm writing like the final result. The output should come 12. Okay. Same thing when I should get 13. Okay. Let's try whether I'm correct or wrong. Okay, so once you do practice, like you will get clear all these concepts, so your mind will work in that way. Now see, I said the current value is 10, so it is giving me 10, right? I am just removing this, otherwise you will get also confused. Okay, so the current value is 10, it is 10. Now I repeated the same statement, so I said it will increase by 1, it is increased by 1. Now again I repeated the same statement, so again it's increased 12, and again I repeated the same statement plus plus, then again it added 1. So this thing is 13, it's sequentially, it's came correctly, like whatever I was expected. But the question now, why again it changed to 15? Earlier it was 11, right? Or 13 it was, or something. So now why it is giving you the fifth result is 15? Because whenever you use both the combination, like value then plus plus, after immediate you do plus plus value, it will always add 2. Okay, now again I will try. Now what is the current value of this one? Fifth statement is 15, right? let me just run this concept with example another, then yeah, you will get a clarity. So current value is 15, okay, and added 2, that's why means it's got 15. Now same statement I will just copy plus plus, and output should be can you tell
17.
me, yeah, it should come 17, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Now let's run.
I think it
I,
should be 16 only, right?
no, I will tell you.
Yeah.
Is it 16?
Wait.
One second. The 10 value is this 10, then it's 11, it's 12, 13, 13, and it's 15, and it's 16.
So what
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah, yeah.
understand means
So
plus
shall I?
plus. Okay,
Yes,
you
yes.
go ahead.
Makhan, I'll explain this. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, fine. So guys, how does it work? So when you write a value plus 6 value plus plus, meaning any variable plus plus, it means that it will first print, then it will increment the value. Okay. So it immediately it will not increment. First it will print, later it will increment. And when you add plus plus variable, then it increment first, then it will print. Hope you got it now.
Yes.
Yes.
Any doubts still? So in this case, what is happening? So first value, when Makhan first print value was the 10. It printed 10. After printing 10, it increment to the 11. And the second time also, first, can you highlight the second line, Makhan?
Yeah.
Yeah, so here what happened? Here first, the increment of the first line already added to it. That means 10 plus 1 already happened. Then it print. After printing, this become 10 plus 11 plus 1, 12. Then on the third line, it become 12. It print 12. Then again added one more value. Okay, so this is the way it happens. But when you look into the fifth line, so fifth line is talking about what is happening over there. Fifth line, first it is adding the value, then it is printing. Clear?
Same.
Uh,
Yeah. Thanks, Ravi. Any
uh,
questions, Abel?
s- yes, actually, sorry about the repetitive question. But based on the logic which Ravi just suggested, if I consider the first line where the value should be the 11, where variable is first, then the operator plus plus is mentioned. If I, consider the value for the first line as 10, because as you
Mhm.
mentioned that it will print first, and on the second line it will increment. So sorry, it
Okay,
will
I'll
print
I'll
first.
I'll give you Dhaval, I understand your question. I'll give you the demonstration. Okay. So do one thing, Makhan.
Hmm.
From the second line, remove the plus plus from the second line.
Okay.
Okay, remove the plus plus and remove all the next three lines. Only keep the last 17 wherever you mention as a 17. Just keep that line. Okay. Then remove the last one also.
Okay.
Okay. So now I'll tell you how does it happen. So first it will print. Okay, in the very first line it will print 10. Second line we are not incrementing anything, but it already got incremented. So there it will print 11. On the third line it will print 12. Now, okay, run.
I think they will get confused.
No, they'll not. I mean, I think from this it will be clearly visible. Everything will be clear. Clear,
Okay,
Dhaval?
understood. So,
So, yeah, proceed.
but
Yeah. Mhm.
in the second line, if I add plus plus again
Mhm.
after the variable,
Mm.
then what will be the output on that one? It will it be like first
No,
printed 10, the second printed 12,
no, no,
third
no.
will directly.
Second will print now. When in the first line, what is happening? It is printing 10, then it is adding 1. Okay. So in the second line, if you add the same plus plus, it doesn't even matter that first it will print 11 because it already incremented into the last time. Okay. Last line it got incremented there. Yes. There it got incremented. So it what will happen here? It will print 11, then it increment. On the third line, yeah. Highlight that, Makhan. Third line. Yeah, on the third line, as Makhan already added plus plus, then what will happen? In the last line, it already become 12, and here it will be. It is adding one more time. It is incrementing again, so it become 13 now. So simple, guys. Simple. I'll tell you. Makhan, do one thing. Just okay. Just on the top first line. Okay. Just on the top of first line. Just right there. First line on the top of it. On the top. Just on the top of first line, just top of the first line in the sense first system dot out dot println
Okay.
or below the value.
Okay.
Okay, below the assignment, yeah, there you just write, okay, value equal to value equal to the variable I'm talking
One.
about, value.
Okay. Okay.
No, 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 don't again take it value int, just write value
Value equal
equal
to
to value plus value
value.
plus 1 semicolon. So guys, the okay, this is the meaning of the first line, first system dot out dot println. Clear? So this is the meaning of increment. Then, so how does it happen? How does it happen? I'll tell you. Again, I'm telling this. When you add plus plus, the okay increment operator the beginning. If you if you add the beginning of the value, if you add this plus plus, then it will plus first add the value, first add 1 to the value, then it will print. But if you add that plus plus or incremental operator at the end, it will first print. After printing, it will add the value. Clear?
Yes, it's clear. And one last question about that. For instance, in if the operator is added after the variable,
Uh-huh.
and first it will print the
Uh,
output, okay,
right.
and then it will just add it, but will it print if that only one single line will be there or no?
It will not get printed. You
Okay,
have to
okay,
print
understood.
again.
Okay, understood. That was making me confused.
Okay. So I'll tell you one more thing. So now what do you do, Makhan? Uh, on the third line, okay, just comment the last line, comment the fourth line. Okay, and in the third line, add the plus plus at the end. Now, can somebody guess what will be the value or what will be the output?
Last will be 11, I believe.
Huh?
Yes, 11.
Absolutely right. So first will be 10, second will be 11, third will be 11. But even after printing 11, the value is incremented to 12. So when you print the fourth time value without increment, okay, then it will be what? 12.
12.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Control Z, Makhan. Undo it, undo it. Just do one thing. Remove the plus plus from the fourth line. That's it. And print it. Yeah. Now print. Now value will be 10, 11, 11, 12. Output will be.
See, very simple way. I want to tell you. Okay, what is the difference like plus plus value and and 1 second, and minus minus or suppose value
Plus
plus
plus.
plus. Okay, so very simple. Okay, first it will add. Okay, it will increment, then it will give you the value. Okay, print the value, and here is first it will, you know, print the value, then it will add or it will increment. This is very simple concept. Okay, now let's run that program. I will show you another little bit complex, and that would be the final for operator. And greater than, less than also I will cover. Okay, I think yesterday we have covered already, but I will just show you once again. Now you can see the first value is 10. It is the current value. Now it's printing 11 because we incremented plus 1. Ravi, do you want me to explain, or you want to go with?
No problem, no problem. I think whatever I think we have already explained this. So first it will just in the so value was a 10. Then in the first line it just printed. Then it will add increment 1 to it. In the second
Correct.
line, can you see the difference? We did not add any plus plus over there, so it can show. On the third line, we again add plus plus, or we increment. We use the increment operator at the end. Okay, so what will happen? It will increment, but it will first print, then it will incremented, and that we can see this difference in the fourth line.
Yeah. So if I remove this, obviously I will not get the value 12, because
Right.
for that I need to put the statement.
So one thing, guys, it doesn't even matter whether you're printing it or not. See, there are two concepts here. One is printing and one is not printing. So when we are printing or not printing, the value will be definitely get affected. Clear?
Yes. Thank you.
No problem.
Okay, now I will just you know, show you one more thing. Okay, so I am right now taking two set of data. Okay, so system dot, now this is question for you all guys. Okay, print ln. Now what I am going to do, okay, so I am taking value which is from first and using 2 plus plus, okay, and giving one space. This is addition. 1 plus, always remember 1 plus is addition. Okay, 2 plus, wherever you see 2 plus, it's a sign of incremental. Okay, 1 plus, it's a considered as a addition. Now again I'm doing what? Plus plus, then value. Okay, let's take this example. At the same time I will just copy this and putting this. Now what I'll do, I will put as a range, because I need to take the example of this, right? And same thing I am doing, but I will just do little bit change. Now I'll first print the value, then increment. This is what the concept, right? And this is the value. Value means the current value. First it will print, then it will increment. Also plus I need you know, first increment, then it will get print. Now what would be the output? Or take one at least. Okay, let it be, I'm just commenting. What should you know, output I will get?
23.
Tell me. How 23?
I'm guessing 10 plus 12,
12.
22.
I think 12.
Yeah. So see, why 12 or why? So the very first thing I'm saying. Okay, so this is what I said. First, if I say value, it will first print the value, right? It is not immediately incremented. See, immediate only it will increment when we are adding you know, plus increment first, then add value. Okay, so what I will go with the statement. So what is value? Value is, this is very simple way I'm trying to understand, you know. So now it should plus. Now what it should plus? It should plus this value. What is the value for this? It is 10, right? Now let's example. So we have a 10, right? We have a 10 for again this. We should get, ideally we should get 10, right? But we incremented, right? So after 10, we have a plus plus. For that I should get 1. Also, immediate first I incremented again this one, right? Then it again added the 10 value, right? This is the 10 from the second and this is the 10 from the first. Okay, now this increment will add this one, and this increment will another one. So now it should become what? 22, right? Did you get? See, again I am repeating. Okay, the value, what is the value? 10 is the value, plus plus. Okay, now it will not immediately, you will not get, it will first print, then it will increment. If we are going to add second line, right, it will not, you can't see in the first line. So what we are going to get first is a 10, then it we are going to add. So this is the symbol, it will not, it is not something the incremental or decremental things. Okay, so what we are going to add, we are going to add, this is the plus sign. Okay, now we are going to add another this plus. Okay, now this is the 10. Okay, just taking this 10, this 10, ideally this is 20. Just leave, ignore about the increment or decrement things. So ideally what we should get, we should get 20, right? 2 times value we are adding. Okay, why we are getting 2 additional? Because after the value one time we increment, that's why the 1 came, and this value before also we increment one time. So this is what the result, then we should get a 22. Let's run. See guys, when you do the practice, okay, if I try to explain in a different way, I will also get confused now. Seriously. So make very simple. When you do the practice, you will get understand like how it works. Okay, so it's and same we'll do for this. Okay, for example, so it's all about practice. Okay, sometime you may also get wrong, so it's all about practice. Now we'll do the for range. So range, what we are going to do, will now tell me what I should get the result for this. So what is my value is 10. For example, this is my value, again I am putting 10. Okay, now again this is also just consider 10, just for your understanding. Okay, so 10 plus 10, I should get 20. Now what should impact, what I should get, the final result?
10 plus 11. The range plus plus should get added.
Any
Yeah,
other?
the answer will be, I think, probably 20, not probably, but it's a 21. But it's not because of 10 plus 11, it will be like a 11 plus 10.
No, I think this is 10. Okay, so first
No,
thing,
that's true, Makhan. You are absolutely right. That will be 10. That will be 10, Makhan. But the thing is
this
that
is
when
10. Yeah,
uh, yeah, right. Yeah, you're right.
see, this is 10, right? The
Because
first value we should get 10, then it will increment, because the increment we are putting here. So
true,
how it should come, it should come 10 plus 11.
right.
Okay, so the 11 will come from here, because after the value we are adding, we are getting the 1. So this is what, let's try. Even I am also not sure, maybe I'm
Yeah,
wrong.
that's true.
So I'm expecting 21. See, when you put value or range first, it should always give you no incremental. It will just add you the value. When you put something, after that, then the incremental thing will, like, this is the plus after plus. See, now again 21. So what is the different? Now you can see the different. Okay. Now you can see the difference. See, the range, why it's 22? Because we are getting additional one, because we incremented first. So we advanced, we incremented. Okay, advanced, this is the advanced thing. Okay, take in that this way, this is advanced. I added the value in advance, okay, or upfront. That's why it is coming. So this is, I am not using anything. Now if I do the changes here and I just, if I remove this, ideally I should get 22. Okay. I should get 22. Okay, this is what, let's run. See, both are coming 22. Okay, this is the way. Now I will just show you one more thing. Okay, then after that we'll stop this operators today. So what I'm going to do is, so I'm saying value, okay, greater than range. I think it's, I already covered it. I'm not sure whether, you know. So value greater than range. What should I get the output? Can anyone tell? Any answer? Okay. If you are confused, let me done.
No, Raghu already answered.
Acha, I didn't hear. Sorry, Raghu.
Raghu is just thinking, that's it.
Okay. Now I am saying, now you can see this is false because obviously this is not greater than, right? Even if I just saying value is 11. Now if I run the same program and I should get a true, right? So this is, the output we are getting Boolean kind of things. Okay. So yesterday we covered, right? So we will not get any, zero or means number format output here. Okay, we should get now true because obviously value is greater than range. So this is what you can use, greater than, less than, all kind of operators. It's all about your thinking, how you will write all these logic concepts. Okay, but the basic part, what incremental, decremental, why we use that, I wanted to just cover it. So I think for operator it's okay. uh, you know uh, Ravi, you can just start little bit, at least the, condition statement.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Then next week we'll cover, because I feel if they are not good with the data types or operators, right, so
Mm.
that thing will not work. Okay,
Right.
and I want guys, at least, within this, like whatever days you get, just try to practice on the data types seriously. Otherwise loop statement or condition statement would be little bit different, because we are now going to touch little bit, different, like differently, not just printing and getting the output. We'll start working on the logical things. Okay, so I suggest everyone, just do some practice, write some data types. Okay. Okay, before okay, so one more thing on data type I just want to say. Okay, this is the data types, right? Yesterday we have covered all these things. So whenever you try to, do the practice session on your ID and all, just try to take all kind of example and try to increase the number. Okay, just increase the number like this and see, are you getting any error? Okay, and if you are getting error, if you know the answer for this, it's okay, or you can ask me. Okay, I will not tell you right now why I'm getting error. Okay, because
Should we
obviously I
write
you
L?
no, no. Okay, why I'm not getting error here? This is very interesting question. Okay, and obviously here also I will get error. Why I'm not getting error here and why I'm getting error here? So any answer, Raghu? Can you answer it?
I
String is to take more than one word. You can hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, but integer the numbers are more. Okay, you should use long. I think for that.
See,
Long
okay,
also you're
good.
taking
You,
long.
yeah, you are little bit, correct. So for the data type, we have certain limitation. Okay, you cannot go and increase the number. Okay, there is certain limitation that we should know. Okay, this is why, you know, this is why we are getting error. If I just, just mouse over, you can get large. That means it's out of memory, like it can't store. Okay, there is a specific, like if you have a 1 bhk, okay, or you are looking for a 1 bhk for a rent, and you are coming with a joint family to, take this room. So your owner is going, not going to, take that room, because over, okay, you are not supposed to take 1 bhk, you should go for 2 or 3 bhk, because there should be certain limitations. So like this, integer data, character data, or these kind of data has some limitation. If I just remove little bit, like, for example, just this much, it should be okay. And same, if I just reduce this much, we should have, okay. So we have some ranges. Okay, I will ping you sometime the ranges. Okay, so I didn't cover yesterday because you will get confused what's range and all. That's why I just covered today. Short with short. Now see, I'm not getting any error. Okay, it's all about the range. So range, it should be within the range. You can't exceed the range. But why not string? This is unlimited. Okay, so mostly you will not get a error. Okay, because string, it's a not something like, but obviously, you can, there, I have not seen any error in string. Seriously, you can put uh, 10, 15, 20, 30 letters of string. Okay, in that case, because if there is a no, you will not get, it's unlimited, but here some limitations is there, so that's why you are getting error. Okay, so that's it for today from my end. So operators thing, I covered. Okay, so what is, this operator like plus, minus. Okay, you just do practice. Okay, instead of this, you can take, you can do all this plus, minus. Okay, first clear with all these arithmetic, operators. Mostly we use arithmetic and, relational or logical. Okay, other we, I don't think, like, mostly will get chance to use that. So these are only the common thing we use. At the same time, even data type also in real life or real practical, things, you will only use a string, integer. Okay, uh not sure about this, long and all, very rare. Okay, most frequently data type used in practical world is a string and int, most. Okay, for some reason you can use float. Okay, there may be some specification if there, but this is only the thing. It's like, but you should know all kind of data types, how it works, and the boolean kind of things, right? Only you get the true and false things. So guys, do you have any question so far? Operators or data types, whatever we have covered. Any question, or you didn't understand, or I was not able to explain you anything?
no, Makhan.
No question now.
So actually, we wanted to start conditional statement or loop statement today, but I'm just thinking, if you are not good with this too, so that thing you can't cover seriously. And whatever you are doing or we are, doing, it should return some value. Otherwise, just attending and doing session, it will not work seriously. Okay, so please guys, be prepared before we start loop and, condition both the statement, because there you will see lot of examples, and that is really day to day life when you start automation that need. Okay, loop, while, for loop, while loop. Okay, these things are very compulsory. Suppose you want to launch browser and you have five different set of browser, which one you want to launch? So that time that kind of logic will implement. Basically, we use if this kind of logic in that browser. If something is not working, I should launch that browser. So you are giving the statement to the programming, like, was this a browser is, suppose Chrome is not working, I'm not going to run my program second time. What it should happen, if Chrome is not working, then the Firefox should launch, or if Firefox is not launching, then Internet Explorer should launch. So there should be some certain program. You can't go every time and run with a different set of code. So that kind of logic is there why we are doing that things. Even for a lot of things is there. Okay, why when we'll start automation or Selenium thing, you will get to know this logics. So but your basic should be clear with the operators, at least data types you should be very clear before you jump to the logical things, like uh, any kind of statements. Okay, so Ravi, do you want to add anything?
No, I think so. My question is, then do we expand it little or do we have to wind up now?
I think Ravi, we can, for now we can, I think, stop, because I believe they have not even tried anything so far.
Mm-hmm.
Few of them they know. I know few of them have an idea about all these data types, but I want everyone should go with the same flow. So otherwise, that would be even more easy to them, for them to understand, right?
Mm.
What do you say?
Yeah.
And
No, I think we
Dhawal
have
and
to take their
other.
opinion. It's better that we take their opinion. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is my opinion. If they
Mm.
are proceed, they want to proceed, they we are good. Guys, it's all about you. What do you want? This is your turn, guys. You just tell who are not talking. Uh, Priya, Shivraj.
Yeah, I'm actually saying what I think is this week, I think.
Sorry.
Practice. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
This week we'll practice whatever you have taught us. Probably
Hmm.
next week we can have an experiment. Some it will be great. I don't know.
What about Shivraj?
Bro, actually, I need time for this.
Okay. So guys, whatever question you are asking right now, okay, I can understand, because few things are very new to you and you may have a lot of questions. So one, easy thing I will tell you, once you start, doing practice, half of the question you can only resolve by you. Okay, and when you do not do practice, the question will not get resolved, even we try to explain you seriously, it will not get resolved. So it's advisable things, like you start and come with the questions. If you have any questions after trying, or you are getting error, or or any issue while running the program and all, you can ask the question. But before you try, if you want to answer all, there are an unlimited questions can come within the programming, because no one is expert, seriously. So just I suggest, try practice, and if you get any issue, just let me know. Okay.
So, Makhan, you're planning weekends for 1 hour, right?
Yeah, we, so ideally what my plan is initially, like, for these 2 days, 1 hour, 1 hour, I did, because otherwise if I start 1.5 hour from day one, it will be burden for others, right? So but from next weekend I am planning at least we should go with 1.5 hours, okay, so that will cover, because my intention is to cover within 3 months, like weekend wise, okay, to cover all the core Java program so that we can happily move to Selenium. Okay. So whatever I have listed down the topic that should be covered. Otherwise, you can't start Selenium properly. Like you can start, but you will always looking for dependency. So that I don't want. So this is what the plan. Okay. That's why the data type and operators only, it took a little bit time because it's a initial things, and like few people they don't know, right? What is this? That's the thing. There are a lot of things, guys. This is just a basic, this is nothing, even very easy baby steps. There are a lot of things in programming. What make it 1.5 hour, okay. Well, yeah, that will do from next class. At least you guys can only install the Java and ID. I'm not sure whether you guys have installed it or not. So it's up. It's all about your interest, guys. I'm not going to force anyone. Okay, it's all about you. What those who are interested or want to learn Java and all Selenium. We are also trying to put our effort. Okay, this is what I can do. Rest all about you guys. Anything else? So, Ravi, before we wind up, next, what are the things next Saturday we are going to cover?
Yeah, Makhan. So we are going to see. um, so we are going to start with the control statements, followed by loop statements, string buffer, then oops concepts. So I
Okay.
think
So
probably we will complete oops concept next week. Probably, I'm not sure,
we'll
because
start
oops itself will take long time. So we'll
long
try
time.
to
Yeah.
cover. Yeah.
So yeah. So I think before they move to, this is my advice, before they move to the oops, they should know all these things, right? All the loop statement, condition statement, whatever. Otherwise, guys, it will not work. Seriously, I'm telling.
So guys, you can do one thing. Okay, just a bit. Okay, Makhan, I'm sharing my screen. Just for
Yeah,
a few moments. Okay.
sure.
So please let me know you can see my screen.
Yeah, I can see.
Okay. So this was a program for if statement, but we will leave it. So you guys do one thing. Just now for today or something, you just take two variables. This, as I already told you, that just take it as a salutation and just proceed with that. Later I'll tell you what are the meaning of these two sentences. Then you just take int a equal to 10, int b equal to 20. Then you try to just print those values or perform the arithmetic operation. Everybody know what is this arithmetic operation: addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Okay, you just check them. So once you check them at least, and okay, so here you directly print, okay, a plus b and check the value. Then you just experiment it: a minus b, a into b, okay, a divided by b. So then let's check that, and okay, just you take your own values, you take your own variables and check them. Now at least you will get some hands on it, and you'll be get prepared for the next session.
Yeah. Seriously, guys, even I also do everyday practice. You can't believe it is not something I'm saying. I do at least 1 hour every day, codings and all every day. And I automated lot of stuffs. Okay, it's not something just I'm learning. A lot of stuffs I did, but still I'm learning. So otherwise, you will get confused because lot of things will get changed, updates will come. You have to be updated. Like there are three profession. doctor, okay, or lawyer, or software engineer. They always have to be updated. Otherwise, it's very difficult. They have to be updated all the time. So
And
I
for
think
your
we,
reference, guys,
yeah,
yes. So I
yeah,
was
you
saying,
have saying
that
something.
yeah. For your reference, guys, you can refer this tutorial, which is W3 Schools tutorial, and a lot of things are here. Okay, you can follow this. You can, okay, just check that each and every, okay, tab here. Then check what is that, what are the comments, what are the variables, data types, typecasting, which we missed. There is one something called typecasting also, operator, string. So math, no need of it at this point of time. Then boolean, till this boolean you can look into it.
See, there you may get a lot of things, no doubt. Okay, in Java, it's a very vast thing, But whatever I picked, or I thought, if we cover those topics, we are good. Okay, you do not need to learn 100% core Java at all for the programming point of view, because we are not going to develop the application, right? So whatever is day-to-day life use, because as per my understanding, whatever I automated, so because I was able to automated those things, because I know those things clearly, okay, how it works, and frequently use things. Okay, there are a lot of things, guys. If you go with that link, I will also check that link. So there maybe you will get a hundred of things which you can't cover within a 6 months, seriously. Okay, that's very long things. Even I'm not talking about advanced Java, even core Java, it's a too long, things, like it's a very long things, like you get 100 things to learn, but that obviously not necessary to start beginning level of automation. Okay, what I think we should at least focus on the frequently used things, so that you will in your interest should increase, right? Even first day only, if I put all these burden, you will not learn. If I put small thing, then you will get increase, like you will increase your interest, right? That's how it works. So it's all about your time and dedication and your practice. It's all about practice. 40%, whatever we are showing you, this is 40%. Consider whatever you are going to do the practice, that would be your 60%. Otherwise, it's not easy, seriously. And everyone, if you go to market, na, seriously, I'm saying, if you ask anywhere, you will get hundred of people, they know Java, Selenium, but when you ask them practically work on any automation tool or any browser, they can't automate. But everyone knows Java, Selenium. Okay, knowing Java or Selenium, it's not a big deal, guys. It's how you implement your logic concepts. It's all about that. Even I learned API. You might be you are aware about API, REST API. So even there also, Java, core Java is very mandatory. If you are not good with the core Java, you can't do the backend testing. Okay, so it's all about your how much you know. So whatever you know, you should be perfect on that. Okay, initially obviously you need to practice. Just once you have a practice, you can automate, guys. It's not something some magic you will do. It's very easy thing. So anyway, we are going to wind up this session. Ravi, if you want to add anything, you can add. Otherwise,
Uh,
also
Makhan or Ravi,
wind
could
up.
you please stay back?
Yeah, that's fine, guys.
Yeah,
If you
sure.
do not have any question, you can wind up this call. Thank you for joining, guys. Thanks.
Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you. Bye.
Thank you.
Sorry, guys, to interrupt. Actually, Makhan, I called yesterday. I installed.
I what happened? I saw your call. Okay, and about to pick that call, and I was not able to pick your call. Then I tried to call you, it got switched off. Then
Yeah,
I
so
pinged you, and that time you showed like mobile switch off.
yeah, okay. So actually, I installed Java and IntelliJ IDE. but
Okay.
I didn't get that option where I have to start. So can I share my
Share,
screen?
yeah, you can share
You
your
can,
Mm,
you
screen.
can
can.
stop the recording session.
No, you okay? Stop. I can stop recording. So, 1 second.